Hey, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. What a crazy man trying to get loads. Some stuff didn't work, so I apologize. If you're watching in later, then you're getting this video right on demand, right on time. But for those guys that are here in the chat, you guys have been waiting here for quite a while. So thank you guys for being patient with us. Thank you for watching. I hope we have a good rollout for this. It's been a heck of a time finally getting like external contracts all to the same place, or at least getting them in the same direction. ETS worked on some of our stuff, but on others it just like totally said, nope, not tonight, not working. So sorry for those folks that that this has just been a difficult part of it. So anyway, sometimes I've been in that position before and it sucks. So anyway, Dark, good to see you, man. Elu, good to see you there. Mr. Skullfire, Double Z, good to see you, man. Thank you guys for being patient. I do appreciate that. Mr. Brandon, good to see you, man. A-Rod, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Mr. Kevin Jones, thank you, man. Appreciate that as well. Well, it doesn't run like that. It just the externals didn't work for us. I don't know why. I don't know why they flipped out on us, man. But yeah, I know, man. I know, Double. What's up, Jody? How are you, man? I'm doing good, man. Ski Meister, good to see you as well. Yeah, patience is a virtue that sometimes we just are not able to display all the time. So yeah, it is what it is. So it's good to see everybody here. A little ETS Convoy, Friday Night Convoys. You guys can make sure you like, make sure you subscribe if you hadn't. I'm just going to let you guys know this weekend some, well, actually I guess was yesterday, Thursdays, really big things happened for me in the stream. So I'm going to be trying to put together a video here to showcase that here in the next little bit. So you guys will hopefully be looking out for that here at the beginning of this week. I'm super excited about this. This is a big step. So I'm belatedly probably still in shock. But anyway, I'll tell you, it's that good. So yeah, man, it's good to see you, Joe. Glad you made it on time, man. Kyle Miller, good to see you. Ace Gaming, Viper Gaming, Lil Navy Head, what's up, man? Ozzy Dave, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well, man. It's good to have everybody here. A little Friday ETS. We'll have a Saturday night ATS Convoy will be rolling out tomorrow night. So if you guys want to see some of our ATS stuff and see the big crowd, I'm trying to really kind of vamp these up a little bit, get ETS going a little bit. It's fun. It's a whole new different set of maps. We just got to work on figuring out how to best get our loads to a particular place. I like to run my convoys in one big place rather than a bunch of short stops, because that just leaves us more opportunities to, for the game to kind of screw up on us. So hopefully in a certain amount of time we can like get that figured out. So anyway, Brandon, what's up, man? How long have you been playing ATS? Long enough there, Kevin. Pretty good while, man. Couple years, but probably the last 6, 7, 8 months, pretty seriously. So how do you register to your site? I don't have a site, Skull. Maybe I'll try. We got a link down in the description, man. Click that link and it'll ask you to fill out an application, man. Fill that out and we'll get you shucked into the group, man. Right on, Kevin says, doing good. Good to see you there, Dark Sun. What's Dark Sun up here? He's celebrating let's see how many. 1 year and 6 months, man. Yes. You can Kyle, I do have merchandise. It would have to come from Teesprings and then send it out. But if you're serious about that, I'll take PayPal donations for the price of the T-shirt. How about that? Put a couple extra bucks in there. For shipping, and then if you PayPal it, then I'll go ahead and grab a shirt and I'll shoot it your way, man. Yeah, that's Worcester Colony. That's never good. All right, anyway, let's go ahead. Let's roll this out. Let's go ahead and get things rolling. 15 seconds, I'll be back. We're going to start off here another ETS Convoy. Don't go nowhere, guys. Yeah, all right, there we are. All right, so let me go. I'm gonna do one thing because I know I'm gonna have to do this. So just hang on, give me a second here. We're gonna have to we're gonna pull our game capture up here. I want to make sure we're gonna have to get our let's get the right game in here. It's still stuck on ATS. I was like, ooh, I might want to change that before we get going, because once it gets going, there ain't gonna be no stopping it. So there we go. All right, ETS is loaded, ready to rock and roll. So there we go. All right, man. Started with gold. It has been dark. It has been. Dude, don't let me forget dark, man. I got to get you that stuff on Discord, dude. Don't let me forget this week, man. Don't let me forget, man, because I've just totally, just completely, just straight out of mind, man. All right, let me go ahead and let's get our live screen up, and let's go ahead and let's we got yes, we do have that on. All right, so go ahead and introduce you guys to oh, it's coming through. Yeah, there it goes. All right, Superfly, we got 100 Reddit with us, some guy named FTG. We got K&K with us, Nerd Bites, Ozzy Dave, Fiblo, and we've got Poor Boy, we got Psycho, Great Brandino, Wonder. We got White Bear 63 here for our ETS convoys. We got us a nice, a lot of us are doing Goodyear trucks and Goodyear trailers, because that's where we just happen to find us. We are going to Italy DLC, so if you're out there watching, we're starting in Amsterdam. Pretty much going to be going through the south. So if you kind of want to know where we're at, I'll give you a little update here as we get in. Maybe you guys could jump in, trail along with us if you want to. Feel free. Other than that, you guys here at Discord, tell everybody what's up.
Howdy.
Hey there.
What's up? How's it going?
Oh, poor boy.
I was about to say, oh, it's actually going pretty good. Thanks for asking. Yeah, right. But you're actually talking to chat, so all right. All right, so we got us a nice good crew here. So, all right, so who's going to do the honors and who's going to lead us out?
I can do it.
All right, you can do it. All right, call it out. You can have it. Andrew James, what's up, man? And Brando, if you want to go, go ahead.
Ready to go?
I think so. I'm ready to go, man. I've been ready to go.
Do it. File on out.
All right. And Redneck, you want to follow Poor Boy there? I'll follow you out. What's up, Andrew James? Good to see you, man. Katie Ann Edwards. I like that spelling. It's nice. Hey, what's up, Def? Good to see you, man. Let's go ahead. Let's keep it up around 60 just to get us all out of here. And then once we get out of here, we'll pretty much be able to keep it up around 80 or so once everybody gets caught up. Demetrius, what's up? How are you, man? Good to see you there, Andrew. Hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, Nick's pretty salty. The bands are going to come easy and light for him tonight. Good to see you there, Def. Really good to see you, man. All right. All right, so whoever's going to pull up our, the rest of our the last one's out of the station there, let us know.
Yeah, I think there's two in behind me.
All right.
I just pulled in to fuel up.
All right, man. Well, if you literally just pulled in, we just went down the road, so we're going to keep... we'll keep it up around, what you run up there, 60? If you want to keep 60 for a few, we'll give you a chance here to go ahead and stomp on it once you get done.
I'm done, headed out.
All right, man.
Back off your bumper, FTG. Somebody in front of you is rubber banding.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 100. Trying to stay a little bit off there.
It ain't 20 again, is it?
No. He doesn't show up for ETS.
Yeah, I know. I just had to.
White posts.
I had to throw that out there.
Hey, what's up, Z71? How are you, man? Scott, applications. Do y'all remember what the application on Trucks Books is? Is it on the top right? There's a button, I think, that says join, and that's what you want to hit.
Should be on the top right.
That's what I thought. How do you set your simulation from 12 speed to 18? Skull, you mean an ETS or ATS? Because I don't have a 12. I do the 12 plus 2 Scania style. So I guess I've got 14, I guess.
Should I go ahead and bump this up to 80?
Yeah, I'm waiting on the last couple here to catch up.
You still on A1 or did you go A50?
Yeah, I think we got about 5 trucks behind me, so I see there's a little gap there. We'll just close that up and we'll pick it up.
We're on the A15 right now.
All right, so there you go, Skull. So you may be, oh, sorry, not Skull. Scott, you may be in a part of another company. Make sure you're not a part of another company. If you are, you'll have to leave that first, and then you can join us. All right, so I see them coming in there, nerds. If you want to go ahead, let's go ahead and bump it up to, go and grab it up to 80. Try that for a bit. If we're doing good there, we'll just go ahead and get it up to 90, because we can't go no faster than 90.
93.
A4.
Oh, Louis Ghost.
Yeah, so ATS, if you want to go to 12 to 18, you're going to have to pick an 18 speed in your transmission in the truck, and then you're going to have to set up your Eaton Fuller 18 speed in your controls. Scroll down there where you actually put in your controls, and you'll have to put in Eaton Fuller 18, and that'll ensure that you're doing it right. Brandon, we're headed down to Liege, but that'll be our next kind of sideline stop. So we're on the, we're on the A73 right now, just left out of Amsterdam. All right, there, Dark. They've coming in saying, "Hey, man, appreciate your support, buddy." And listen, don't feel shy, man. Go ahead and DM me. Stay on me this week. I'll get you that stuff you need. What in the world?
Right back at you. Did anybody catch that?
Nope.
My Spanglish is a little off.
I
Sorry.
don't think he was speaking Spanglish.
Yeah, I know. But it took me to pass it. Sounds like Satan.
He must got a voice changer on. He's got to.
I think he said.
That's right.
I think he said Portuguese.
Will Smith, what's up? Hey, heads up there.
I remember my Tango set had that.
Só freando pra segurar, mano. E é nos toquinhos, mano.
Hey, what's up, Key? How are you, man? What's happening? A little ETS convoy action, man. That's what's happening tonight. We're ending. All right, so this is like that big road. This is where like everybody's at. Of course, there's still a lot of players on the map. How many's on this map? Let's see. So we still got 900 on this server still, being the Europe one. So Calais, Duisburg. It's 21 fluid with traffic. It's 21 people in this area. So heads up. It may be a phone thing, Scott. I'm not entirely sure, man. Not entirely sure. All right, is everybody good back there behind me?
Yep, all good.
All right. I guess go ahead. Let's go ahead and bump it up there, nerd, to 93. I mean 90. Just be aware. Some of these places, once we get south of this France, some of those turns, even though we can go 90, you probably won't want to go 90 around them. So.
Especially me.
Yeah, it's kind of like driving a waterbed.
Yeah, God, he is. That's actually like the best. It's like the best description I've ever heard for it.
Yeah, I had a four-wheel drive truck that was like that too.
I feel like I'm kind of like rock climbing.
Yep. right there, Brian. No problem, man. So when we trying to recover profile paywares. Shouldn't really be part of your payware. That should all be in your mods folder unless you lost all of that. Swindle, I didn't pay anything for it except I did actually do the little, if you donate to it, you get, because you get it at 60 frames. You get it at 60 frames. So I went ahead and grabbed it. Oh, thank you there, Skull. Appreciate it, man. It's good to have you guys. Appreciate y'all coming out on a Friday night. See something a little different. You guys are probably going to see a lot of new stuff over the channel over the next couple of months. I got a lot of plans to kind of go back and revisit some things that we did, multiplayer stuff that should be good. You know, I want to get into doing a little bit more racing, just encompassing driving as at all. And plus, ATS is going to be there, of course, when big updates come through. We're still going to cover all that stuff, so don't think, oh god, he's leaving ATS, because I'm not. Just going to kind of diversify a little bit and have some fun just on a few other things, especially as we're waiting on Utah to drop, and hopefully a few more things in the future as well. 100, I think, man, I might try to sneak around you here on the right or on the left side, man. You're kind of, it's rubber banding pretty bad back and forth. I hate to get tangled up with you. Yeah. Pass me left. Nerd. Yeah, Nerd, you might want to pull it back there to 80. Let us kind of catch up here. Yeah, man. Yeah, no problem, Mike. Yeah, it's it'll be good, man. We're you know, maybe Project Cars. I've actually acquired another PC. Woo! Let's see where it's going. Just a small one, just to do streams, so I'm gonna be able to separate all of my stuff and actually be able to get everything on it. So I'm gonna do the racing, Project Cars. Hopefully, be able to do really be able to do anything. Yeah, I know. It's kind of hard to pass when we're both going 90. So, but anyway, we'll be able to do some more racing stuff, dirt, be able to put some more of that up, and maybe some multiplayers as well with like the, you know, do some like just all out channel wars when it comes to some of that Wreckfest. Got a couple of things, man, that I'm going to be looking at here over the next, and that it's going to kind of go with my announcement. So I will have more on that this week.
Yeah, I'd be down with joining some multiplayer racing and let me know what platform you're on.
Here, it's about to go.
We gotta stop, fellas.
We got us a train.
I think white flashing means you can go through.
Oh, okay.
False.
Sorry about that, boys. I don't know. You're up.
That's all right, man. Well, hey, you're supposed to stop before you cross anyway, right? That's what you need to say. Yeah, we're just making sure the computer lights are right. That's what we're doing, man.
Testing the settings. Hey, is my trailer still on?
Yeah.
I feel so out of place with my yellow trailer.
Oh,
Basically, all we need is a 5-second stop like that and brought everybody right together.
there you go. Hey, so we could overtake, but we're basically all kind of locked into about 90 kilometers. So yeah, so we'll kind of all be working together, going about the same place, man.
There's the lag 20. I mean, unit 20.
What's going on with
Nothing. You gonna try to join?
Yep, I'm checking y'all right now on the new maps. Actually,
Just left Liege.
Yeah, y'all just got off the 8th.
Yes, sir.
Y'all going down to Luxembourg. Yep.
That's correct. Yeah, give me us in Luxembourg. Stop and pick you up. Anybody else out there watching too might want to tag along. We'll be jamming through Luxembourg. So we'll give you a holler once we get close enough. We're actually going all the way down to Italy, so well, at least that's going to be the plan for tonight.
Okay, well, I'm watching you live right now. Y'all about to get ready to come up to a gas stop now. For the next 2 minutes, 1 minute.
Yeah, 10-4.
So we had a stalker on our channel.
What's
Yeah,
that?
somebody just called a speeding violation.
That would be me. I think everybody.
Everybody on PCC.
No, what's so bad? It really got bad when y'all just got coming onto the stretch, and I was like, whoa, oh, 5 of those.
When he says go, you just go. You don't say, I'm speeding.
Yeah, there's no such thing as speed limit right now. We speed.
Yeah.
Change the lane. Somebody did it. At least I didn't plow into anybody.
Company pays for the speeding tickets anyway,
Around
right?
you. I'm in somebody's way.
Checks in the mail.
Yeah, we got rubber band world.
Yeah. I'll have to get around Red because he just stopped in the middle of the road. And,
I did.
yeah. It's just a lag spike, man. It just it is what it is. Nothing you do about it.
I'll slow it down to 60 for you guys.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Thanks. What's up, Curtis? How are you, man? 90's not too bad, man. 90 kilometers not too bad. I mean, it feels a lot faster in Euro Truck than you think. But honestly, on most of these roads, man, you can go faster than that. You'd wind up being turned over this guardrail if you're going faster than 90.
Spend more time in the shop.
Yeah. Hey, what's up there, Caleb? Game does run smooth as butter though.
You know, playing this and Pro Mods looks good, but it's a little glitchy.
Got a lot more going on with it, that's for sure.
Yeah, I didn't notice it was that big a difference, but it is.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you run back to the default map after you've been in Pro Mods for a while, man. It's like night and day. You're like, where is everything? Where's all my scenery? It's gone.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. The sunflowers look like yellow blots.
Yeah.
Down there, coming up behind you.
Say one coming up behind us.
No, just letting Nerd go. He can step on it again. We're all coming right up on his ass again.
Yeah,
100, we're probably going to have to move you to the back. You're rubber banding nasty.
20 done rubbed off on Redneck.
Yeah, I think so.
Sorry, 20. I love you, man. Coming to a stop.
Hey, Redneck, you're going to have to pull back.
Oh boy, you got me over here down there.
We going left at the red light.
Yes, left and immediate right. Russian dudes be all on ETS. Yeah, there's a lot of dudes hauling on ETS most of the time during the day. I love it, man. I love ETS during the day. I don't get much time to actually drive, but when I do, man, it's cool.
We got one truck after you make that right. There's a truck sitting there. He's just sitting there. I don't think he's gonna.
Which server you guys on?
The busy one.
The one with the most people.
I think it's the first one. Hang on, I'll tell you.
It
Sim
was.
1. Hey, what's up, Black Diamond? Good to see you, man. Max Page, good to see you as well. Is it trucking? Is it lagging because of PC? It might just be internet, man. It don't necessarily have to be PC. It could just be his, you know, internet just logging up with the system here. And lag on any of these Truckers MP stuff. So I'm curious, you guys, have any of you guys chat? Y'all be sure and let me know. Have y'all heard about Infinite Truckers or Infinity Truckers? Take it, no.
No, I haven't heard of that.
All right, Infinity Truckers is basically going to be a much more robust and a much more realistic simulation server for ETS multiplayer. So they are building ETS first, of course, because that's where all of their guys are, all their developers and stuff. So I'm not a part of any kind of beta, but I am going to kind of check it out and see if I can get into it, because they're doing a lot of beta testing with it right now. And some videos of it up, but if you just Google Infinity Truckers, you will see what it's kind of what it's about. So same ETS2 that if you like ETS2, same thing, but much more robust, allows you to do pro mod servers. Will be one thing. You'll be able to do pro mods on an online server. A few other things as well. So I'm not exactly sure how they're going to set up mods, but they do have planned for localized and client mods on that server. So I think it's going to be pretty cool.
That will be nice. Talk about a custom truck show.
I don't know how much you know, custom like truck mods and like that. I don't know if they'll have any like the support. But I know a couple of pictures they leaked, they had like server pics, and it was, you know, a couple different ones, like, you know, Sim 1 or Sim 2. Then they had Pro Mod server, then they had 2 more underneath that. So I was like, oh snap, we have a Pro Mod server in the, you know, like, wow, it'd be nice.
For multiplayer, that's a great idea, actually.
Yeah, I know it is. Superb. Hey, Captain Jesse, yes we are. Yep. Well, most of us. It's finally got it updated. So if you're pulling a Goodyear trailer, some of these guys may not have. I've got all my event done, so my Goodyear event is finished. But we may have had a couple of guys that needed a couple more loads, so they'll at least get one big one out tonight.
Y'all taking off quick, trying to catch up with y'all.
Oh yeah, we did fly through Luxembourg, did we? Dang good. Well, we got yeah, we got a little.
I can't believe most everybody missed this turn.
We're supposed to went to the right there, wasn't we?
Yeah.
That's our fairest leader.
Yeah, that's a bit of an issue now. Yeah, it seems that everybody missed it.
Come on, nerd.
Oh man, it might be like might be the next city.
Yeah, like 300-kilometer turnaround.
Are we taking the A4, Stratford, Mannheim?
We're getting on the A4 right now, yes. Yeah, we're actually going through Strasbourg. We're not going to Strasbourg. We're not actually going through Mannheim, but.
Brando, you lead, baby. I'm behind you, son.
Hey, what's going on there? Def donated $20 there on Streamlabs. Come pick me up. It's cold and raining outside, waiting for you. Rap. Thank you there. Appreciate that, Def, as always, man. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing good.
Brando, you going the right way?
I do not.
All right, so let's So I'm following Wonder. So let's go ahead. We'll slow it up a little bit. Nerd, who is behind Nerd?
Me and Brando, and I followed Brando.
We're getting on the A4, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm headed that way.
Down here.
All right.
Ouch.
We're making a loop. We're trying to sightsee.
I'll butt into you guys down the A4 because it's pretty much the same way, just only a couple miles difference.
So it's taking y'all down to the A4 now?
We're making a loop
we're
around
We're
Met.
gonna meet you. We're gonna meet India.
Okay. All right. I'm with you now.
Was y'all original destination to go past Metz? Or y'all gonna go down to A4?
No, we're gonna go down to A4, but I'm going past
Yeah, we're making a circle around Met.
Okay, you're doing the circle around. Okay, all right.
Yeah, we're fixing to be back on the A4, just on the left-hand side of the bed.
Okay.
I thought Brando knew where he's going, so I followed him.
Okay, all right. We're gonna chill it up on the 4. We're headed on it now. We're just gonna head on this about about 65. Yeah, we'll just troll down this one, and I'll catch up with chat here. I'm following Wonders. So, all right, good man. CJ, what's up? John Dale, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing good. Captain Jesse, yeah, man, dude, for like $2 or $3, man, it's good. You get a couple trailer skins, you get a couple of truck skins, so they fit for all the default trucks. So it's good, man. I am using a Scania gearbox. Good for you for catching that, Justin. I am, even though it's a man truck. I've just got the Scania still stuck in there from last week. So, plus, I guess is what I've gotten comfortable. But everything else says man about the nice stream. The truck's a man. You know, little CM dashboard up there is a man. Mickey, what's up, man? How are you? Yeah, Streamlabs has changed a lot there, Def. It's changed a lot. You can now do websites through Streamlabs. Like, what? I'm not a big fan of them, but you can do them. King Trilogy, what's up, man? Good to see you, man.
Is Junior Trucker in here?
Do what now?
Is Junior Trucker in here?
Nope.
Just be careful, he cut me off.
What? Junior trucking.
Yeah, he came racing up to my side and cut me off.
Oh. Oh, I see. No, just reporting to ZTS, so.
Yeah, they have lots of bad ones.
They do.
Okay, we're going back under where we should have turned off the first time on the A4, so.
Alright, we're just doing 65, so you should have, you should be able to have a free clear shot for us. Cole, what's going on, man? How are you?
Unit 20!
Well, I guess I'm riding with Poor Boy then.
Come on, son, I hollered at you. Come on, catch a Poor Boy, let's go.
Go catch a Poor Boy.
Where's Nerd Bites at? Where'd he go?
Disappeared off the face of the earth.
He went the right way the first time around.
No, he went straight like I did and never turned on.
Oh, gotcha. So he
I'm
went
on the highway now where you guys are gonna butt into me.
Oh, wow.
Scale.
That's crazy, Def.
FTG y'all just passed up the gas station, right?
Yes.
And y'all going through the scales, right?
Yep.
Okay. Y'all getting ready to come into the next exit.
Hey, what's up there, DCC? How are you, man?
Drag race.
Hey, Poor Boy,
Have
they'll
you
hold
took off?
expressway and a half away from
Yeah, I know.
Give it up, boys. You can catch us.
I love this new map. 'Cause I can just, one screen just see everybody.
Oh, you're, yeah, VTL one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the new thing, yeah.
Yeah, I let everybody by just to have them go the wrong. I get to do it all over again.
As long as you didn't follow him, redneck, you're doing fine.
That's a cool looking bridge right there up in the sky.
Yeah. It's cool stuff. There's actually quite a few stuff on this south, especially once we get into Italy, man. There's some nice stuff over there. I love that southwestern road we're gonna be on. It's my favorite.
Yes, sir.
Favorite ride. Can newer man get a 700 plus? I don't know what these are. I want to say they are the big ones, the TGX. Double, where we headed next? Looks like we're going to be going through Strasbourg. That's the next one. But it's going to be a little bit longer, and I'll have to let my map update. Can you let me know there? You know what? Here, I'll pull it up too.
Yeah, you're in Strasbourg. Y'all just passed through it.
Hey, FTG.
Yeah.
Whatever
your
camera's
screen
pointing
froze.
towards your screens and all that is froze up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see.
I looked over at stream. I was like, why'd he stop?
It's amazing how we can all multitask and watch TV, and text, and drive at the same time.
And look at GPS maps live.
We're what America's made.
Oh man. All right, so yeah, if we pull over, I'm gonna have to reset it. I'm gonna have to tab out to get it. Dang it. All right, so you guys can have a catch up because we're gonna have to pull over just for a second here.
Okay, I'm pushing past. This is toll road. Yep. Open up the gates. Open up the gates. Come on, let's go.
You don't have to go through the green one.
I have to do what?
No,
No,
that's
you can go through the other ones. Just don't go faster than 30 or you will crash.
Oh, nobody ever told me that, man.
It's just like a toll road. You gotta know where you're going on the toll road.
Okay.
I hit something the last time. Guess I was going too fast.
All right, let's see.
It counts the tolls. Let's say we got 7 tolls paid by our company.
Yeah, we're back. All right, good deal. All right. Let's see. What's that? What's that? Shoot, what's that? What's that? Give me the. What's the first part of that? Is it VT hyphen?
P20, he wants the map stuff.
Oh, VT hyphen for the map.
Yeah, there it is. VT log. Okay. Yeah.
Supposed to went to the left or the right, like.
I don't know.
No, you're supposed to keep going straight down.
You're closing,
What I thought.
you're closing in on us.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you, don't go down the middle. There's something there.
Yeah, let us know when you get up here. We just might as well just go ahead and wait on you guys.
Yeah, I'm like right around the corner.
That's fine. Just south of Strasbourg.
Y'all can start rolling. We're coming up on the end of it right here.
Just pulled at the end of the line.
Yeah, y'all are starting to load in. Y'all pulling out?
Yep, just started rolling.
They're rolling.
All right. Yeah, we got it. So, all right, getting everybody back.
Oh, what jump in front?
Alright.
He wants to catch your trailer properly.
We are on the A35 going south from Salzburg.
76.
What's up, Ian?
Pull ahead pace.
Alright, I lost my trailer.
FTG, we need another stop. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just gonna do a little texting and driving. It'll be all right.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, this is the great part about a simulator. If I wreck, it's all right, and it's good practice. Yeah, it's good practice for when I do it in real life. You know, that's
last auto save.
that's what that's what's great about a simulator. Not really. All right, let's see. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. All right, let's try this. Just don't slow down on me.
I got it riding on cruise control.
Was you riding 80?
76.
Okay.
What are you guys swerving for? Good lord.
I follow you while you're doing it.
Man. No, there was Sergeant Stryker and the other truck, one went left, the other one went right, and I was trying to split the difference. I thought we come up on a wreck or something.
I had a cop out in the middle of the road. And trust me, you don't want to hit him.
I think I'm back here in lag heaven.
Well, you can't blame me this time.
I'm right behind. I'm running good frame rate. I'm just looking at the person in front of him jumping a little bit.
Yeah, 10 forward.
It's funny, we all have like twice the latency we do when we're running ATS, and yet it seems to run.
All right, Zach. It's all right, Ben. Yeah, we'll be at ATS tomorrow night. So if you guys didn't make ETS tonight, then didn't make it on the ETS tonight. It's fine. We'll be on ETS tomorrow night. It's taking Steam forever to load in on this iPad. I was gonna try to pull that load up so that people could see our moving map over here, but it's not wanting to load.
You went to the lag map.
Well, I was trying to get in, but of course I had to sign in via Steam, which requires me to go to my email and get a stupid 5-digit code.
You guys is 20.
We are still on the 835 heading south, and it's about to get ready to turn into 3.
Hey, nerd!
Hey!
So once we pass this gas station, the 835 ends to turn into the 3.
Yes, correct. You're changing countries.
Here we go, Switzerland.
Go left lane.
Now.
Who hit me? We got
They hit a bobtail?
they crashed me.
Who?
He like back and bit an ankle. He's flipped over.
Yeah, Ben.
I just want to know one thing. Why do they make the accidents on this game so dramatic? What are they doing?
I think it's the cab physics, man. I think that's
Hey,
what it is.
I done cartwheels earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me about it. Last time I had an accident, it cost me $150,000.
So I'm towards Burn. No, not Burn. Banneret. B-E-R-N. B-R-E-R.
Burn.
Burn.
Like burn yourself, burn.
Yeah, so if you come out, you should be. Yeah, we're gonna pass to the east of Bern.
Get your soft let's go.
We're just level with Zurich now. Zurich. What's up, Mr. Anderson? How are you, buddy? Even at night, ETS looks pretty good. Even at night. It's nice and bright.
Yeah, it doesn't get as dark as ATS.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish.
Definitely more polished.
Oh yeah, well I wish it would be nice though, man, if they would just lighten up ATS just a hair, just so it's a little more pleasant to drive at night, because it's pretty tough, man. Especially on stream, dude. All you see is that one little sliver of headlight.
Yeah, forget about backing up. It's pitch black when I drive through that.
Yeah, you're right about that.
I've got the Filmatic lighting dark mod on ATS. And
Oh, yeah.
It's just nothing. This is nothing. Just light.
Now I like the Film IC. That one's good. Even at night, it's pretty good. It just kind of desaturates the bloom a little bit, and then you add in some of those, realistic roads, realistic vegetation, mountain textures. You add some of those in on the single player, man. It really actually turns it pretty nice. I just can't stand the bloom in any of it.
Bloom is awful.
We need to get some roads like this in America.
What was 12?
I like it.
Oh, I didn't hit sign in. Well, that helps.
This is like riding on the coast, the scenery in America. It's just throughout everywhere over here.
It's like being in a constant Highway 101. Well, at least this part is. Austria is pretty scenic. Once you get out of Austria, it gets a lot more busy, which, man, I just can't. I love Italy because of that, man. That's by far my favorite. Now, I like the Pro Mods Baltic Sea. I'm anxious to see what they do with this Black Sea, because it's got Greece and Turkey and all that down there by that. So I'm hoping for some like really awesome areas down there, scenery down there.
When's that supposed to release, do you know?
I don't know. It's just kind of like they did with Washington. I mean, I would figure in September, because I know Utah is slated for an October potential release if it's ready. So I can't imagine them putting both games out right at the same time. I'd imagine they'd at least put one out and then let it cycle out, let it sell a bunch, and then they'd put the next one out.
That way they got both sides rolling.
All right, and you don't have people like, oh, well, I just bought that, so I can't buy the other one. Hey, Red Dragon, we are on Europe Sim 1, so it's the one with about 800 people in it still.
You guys need to run the mountains of BC if you want to see scenery like this.
Yeah, we're staying pretty connected there. I see a bunch of guys there behind us doing all right. I don't know, Jesse. I don't know that they're going to charge at all for it. Supposedly, it's supposed to be a whole lot more realistic, just from how the trucks interact with one another. I mean, just kind of reading through what's planned for that, dude, it's exciting. Even if you are like kind of semi-like ETS, you're like, yeah, it's kind of okay. If the multiplayer experience is that good, then I would say, yeah, for any of it, it's all worth it, you know? Look at the size of the mountains. It's crazy.
They're huge.
Yeah, they are. Well, it is the Swiss Alps, so they're kind of big.
The tunnel and the scenery when you come out, it's just crazy.
I know. I wish it was daytime. I wish we could have gotten that on the daytime when that would have been nice. So what are these little badges up here? So this is the Krone trailer, Goodyear, and the ETRC. So these were the events that I did. They gave these little Windows stick-up things for you to put on your trucks for whenever you completed the event. So I've done 3 of the events in association with ETS, and we still only had the one event for ATS, and they've had 3 of these. So maybe one of these days they'll do a really good jam up event for ATS. I don't know. I feel like I'm waiting for something that's not going to show up. I don't know.
Wishful thinking.
Yeah, I mean, it seems that way. All right, let me get my Steam name and I'll put my phone down.
I'm still ticked that they did the good year over in ETS when that's an American.
Oh, I know, right? Well, they did Michelin. They did race parts, and then they did like a Michelin DLC. So you had like the little Michelin man that you could add like the little guys on your accessory parts.
Oh, that too.
Yeah.
Man, it's tough. Go ahead.
When they come out with the international trucks, they ought to do an international event where you like bring the trucks to the new dealerships. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they did with the Goodyear in ETS.
ETS has got better themes as far as release.
I don't, maybe, well, and part of it too, man, it's like DLC. Like, there's so much microtransactional DLC for ETS. Like, you know, they got a license for, you know, Goodyear, you know what I mean? So, like, there was money exchanged for that. And, like, we don't have, like, those little micro packs, you know? Like, we don't have a Krone trailer pack or... they'd be like the effective equal to that would be like, hey, what's up, everybody on ATS Week? Today they just released the Wabash, you know, I don't know, reefer pack. And it's a couple trailers with a couple different axles, and it's the actual themed licensed Wabash trailer. Or saying, hey, we just released, you know, Great Dane reefer today. And it's 2 trailers, a couple axles, maybe a couple skins, and it's part of your default game now. It's a micro, like, $3 transaction. And we just, like, ATS just doesn't have any of those, you know?
I think North American licensing are more apprehensive to give away. They just kind of feel like someone's trying to take something from them as opposed to trying to be part of something.
Well, you know, it took Farming Simulator. It took them years to get John Deere to jump on board. I'm still to this day, I'm still surprised they got John Deere. Still surprised they got that.
It took them over a decade.
What's the destination in Italy that we're going to?
Italy.
Is it, what is it? Caliglieri or something like that? It's in the new section. It's the first, yeah, it's in the very new section of ETS on the Italy DLC. It's the new part.
On the island?
Yep. It's the very first city. Yeah, my load's going to Pescara, but that's all right. I'll drive with everybody else and then drive it back.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that as well. Mine's wrong.
Yeah.
It's just more miles.
Yeah.
Mine's in France.
Mine's actually going to California.
Speed good? You want to pick it up? What's up?
How the rest of you guys doing?
We're hanging in there like a iron and biscuit.
Yeah, we're here.
What?
Okay.
Oh my god, man. Oh man. Yeah, it's funny, man.
Just never know what I'm gonna come off with.
Yeah, I tell you what. Hey, that's the South in you, man.
Sorry.
You hear some crazy stuff, man. Like, where'd you come up with that? I don't know. It just came out.
Been around too many truck drivers.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit there, CJ. John, what's going on, man? Yeah, definitely. If they added the hitching and all that, man, they'd be one step behind Fernbus. And Fernbus is another one of those games that people are probably like, man, I don't like the touring bus. But I'm gonna tell you what, dude. If any of you guys, if y'all don't mind the ETS stuff and y'all looking for like another like chill game, Fernbus Simulator, dude, is crazy good. It is crazy good.
It's like OMSI with better graphics.
Yeah, it's like in the Unreal Engine, so everything's like just exposed right. I mean, it looks almost, some of it looks real. The rain, the roads look actually wet. It's the same like, have y'all seen, by the way, chat, this is for you guys too. Has anybody seen the new trailer for Need for Speed?
No, not yet.
Yeah, it's worth.
No, but I haven't seen it.
It is worth grabbing up. Get on YouTube and look it up. They just released it here like a day and a half ago. It is, wow. I wasn't even a huge Need for Speed fan, but it is crazy. I mean, the way the thing looks. And I was the Hot Pursuit, and that one's old.
Yeah, I know. That's the only one that I ever liked.
Yeah.
I've just got one slight observation, mate. It's taking you 300 kilometers to log that damn thing in.
They're overdoing it too much, I think.
Yeah, absolutely, Def. Yeah, it does, man. It does look good. All right. Finally got this map. Finally. Yeah, all right. Woo. All right, we're there. All right, once you speed up there, Wonder, and I'll match up with you here.
Sitting at 80, right on the nose.
All right, that's cool. Yeah, I remember that, Greg. I actually had that John Deere farming game for like quite a while. That wasn't exactly like a. And they've had quite a few games, which I think is probably why they did not give away their licensing to to Farming Sim too early, if their game was still selling. But I think even they realized that was probably good for them.
When you add mods to a game, they just go like crazy.
I don't know. It just seems like U.S. companies don't understand the free advertising, the advantages of free advertising.
Yep.
Liabilities are different in North America.
They are.
But their assumption is that a bunch of 14-year-olds are not going to be able to buy a truck.
That might be.
That's deep.
Yeah, well, they don't understand
Wow.
exactly who plays it.
Cut it like it is.
If they realized how many actual over-the-road truck drivers play this game, their attitudes would change.
No, if they realize how many truck drivers actually playing this game while they only work time, will be fired.
Yeah, laptops on the steering wheel playing this game while driving.
Yeah, they're right. That's the one that gets me. A truck driver's actually out on the road playing ATS. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Well, I think about my job and some of the stuff that I do. I'm like, I couldn't imagine simulating that on a PC like when I got home. I could see like a flight sim. I could see that one because you might would be honing in some skills, or you might would, working on some things that you don't normally work on just to keep them fresh in your mind. I could totally see that one because the flight sim games totally changed my whole outlook towards flying, and it made my whole obtaining my license 10 times easier. It was just, what in the world?
You make it sound like dodging four-wheelers is a skill.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is.
Yeah, thing's not gonna load up.
You're supposed to dodge them?
I'm trying to figure out the LTG. I'm trying to figure out if y'all finna take the A7 or y'all coming to the A1. I'm about an A1.
We've got the A1 on Milan South. That's what I've got.
Yeah, I'm on the A51. Y'all on the A50. So y'all coming up to the A7 turnpike. So they gonna keep y'all a little short.
They just slowed us down a little bit. Yeah, that's true. Def's that's true, man. I forgot about Def. Yeah, he's a truck driver and plays it. But you don't play it like religiously, Def. You like kind of play it for fun here and there. You like playing Farm Sim and Division. Or like if military guys could play military games.
Yep.
That one I can understand.
I know a few. I need some tank commanders. I play more of a tank.
Yeah, I got some buddies in the army. They play a lot of Black Ops and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's realistic.
Yeah. Superman. I got a drop coming in.
Think that guy's got 50 supply crates. Let's go open them.
I guess they're getting out of the reality, right?
Yeah. Oh, they should stay in it because that's the last one. I guarantee anybody that's played Call of Duty, the last one they said that was really good that they played was Modern Warfare.
Yep.
After that, they went to the Infinite Warfare. I started trailing away. I was like, yeah, no. Jetpacks and zooming all over the map. I was like, yeah, there's no strategy in this.
Boots on the ground. It's the only way it works.
Play flashing lights. I hear you there, Z. It's a lot better than having Stu here. Well, see, I agree, John. I agree, man. Hey, next fuel stop, man. Let's grab a fuel stop next. What are you guys sitting at?
Hive.
Yeah.
Quarter.
Third.
Yeah, about a quarter and third. All right. Yeah, we run across the next one. We'll zip on in.
Unit 20's lagging by me. 20. Forward.
That's a good one. That's as far as I could get.
All righty.
Everybody should have knew the option not to pay for tolls.
We're getting pretty good at those tolls. We're going 3 wide and just falling back into zip.
Mm-hmm. I didn't miss a gear there. That helps a little bit.
Yeah, you get used to it after a while once you've done it a few times.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the Duke Nukem? Nah, man, I remember Duke Nukem. Wolfenstein 3D. Dude, that was like on the old, like, 3.1 Windows. That was back in the day, man. I remember on PC Guy, I remember my uncle, man, he worked for IBM. And he worked there as like a developer, like a software developer for IBM. And this is like, we're talking like the late 70s into the 80s, into the like early mid 90s. I think he retired in like the late 90s. But he used to bring like, he would bring Wolfenstein, he would bring Duke Nukem. There was an investigator game, man. It was like, nobody had anything. Like nobody had PCs. If you did, it didn't even half work, you know. It's like he'd come over to things and like everybody would crowd around his, all the kids we'd all be crowded around his thing playing, and then we'd pull up the Super Nintendo or something stupid, you know, and that's what we'd go play. He'd bring his computer, that big old hefty thing, and he'd play some of these cool games. We'd be like, oh my God, man, that's awesome. So yeah, you're showing too much age here, John. I know what you're talking about. I'm not even that old. Yeah, I'm a 90s kid too.
Yeah, when you watch that 100 DOS games on YouTube and go, I know all of them.
The Commodore 64, Chopper. Oh yeah.
I still have a Commodore 64.
Do you really? Wow.
Just plug it in and it'll start right up.
Now that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, the old days, they lasted.
Yeah. Yeah, they built stuff to last.
What was that? Another album was Quake. Did anybody ever play Quake?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some of those games, when I got old enough to get into the actual consoles and stuff, my parents started putting a lock on when I played.
Right, imagine that.
Yeah, some of that stuff, you know, blood splattering all over the screen. They're like, yeah, you're not going to play that. Why?
Mortal Kombat.
It's so cool. Yeah, that was the one they wouldn't let me play.
Fueled and crawling.
Yep. Yeah, whoever's last out of the gate, just let us know.
Coming around you, 20. Yeah, we got a lagger here in the left lane. It's just not having a good day.
Oh, yeah, I saw him.
Wasn't 20, was it?
No.
Well, 20's chasing him down right now, then they're going to come together. I know they are. I can see it now.
They're gonna make one truck.
Don't know about that. We might get demonetized for that one.
Probably.
Hey, Psycho, I was used to following you. Why don't you take your position back?
Coming around you now.
Yeah, that's right there, aluminum. Yeah, it's only on PC right now.
Hey, driver, I got a convoy coming behind me. Can you give us some room? Plus, you're lagging kind of bad.
Says you do 20.
Is he doing the herky jerk?
Alright, I'm giving up on the iPad, trying to load that stuff in.
Everybody's out.
Everybody's out? Alright, we're still just kind of doing about 70 here.
I just hit 80.
You'll be rolling right back
speed.
into y'all.
Everybody carry up.
I get ready to bump to lagger. Okay.
Yeah, whoever's in that back, yes, whenever you start drawing us back in, go ahead and holler at us and we'll kind of pick back up to normal cruise. I hear you, Mike. That's where I was getting, man. I didn't know if anybody get me. Nobody said anything. Either my jokes aren't funny or just they're just not firing on all cylinders tonight.
I know why.
Lord, redneck, I'm coming around you, buddy. I almost ate your truck. Some heavy lag spikes, ain't it?
Don't know why. I've been in one the rock solid 145. It was such.
I don't know, it's just like about 4 times out there. I almost bred your trailer.
I wonder, I've got it on about 76-ish, 75. Waiting on those last couple of guys to catch up with us. Yeah, don't want you to get too far out there. I see them starting to come into our list now.
Retro, he called up nerd. Does anybody know anything about TSC tool not working since that last update? Does anybody know how to get around it?
I haven't tested it out.
Nope.
Man. It says the game don't match whatever. Not the same, whatever it is, I forget what it says.
Well, that's the way to get around it. You just got to uninstall your version and wait for them to update.
I got you.
All caught up.
All caught up? All right, well, I guess we can resume 80. Is that what we were doing?
Yeah.
All right.
Back at the 80.
Sounds good to me. When should you get set up for next week's convoy? Well, if it's your profiles and stuff, you might want to get that up before the day. But I usually sometimes Saturday morning-ish will put up our, I'll put up where we're going. And I'll at least get that up, our location, where we're starting loads. If you want to start, asking dispatchers for some loads. So I would say, sometime that early afternoon, go ahead and get some things at least lined up. And then just don't wait till the last minute. We kind of had some last minute things. I mean, I can't expect everybody, like tonight, I couldn't expect everybody to, we had some things even like 30, 40 minutes before the stream that were starting to rear their ugly heads that we couldn't get past. And then it just kind of snowballed from there. So we missed some people tonight just because loads didn't match and we didn't have stuff going the same way. But if you can give yourself enough chance to make sure you got everything right and give yourself, if you got something wrong, give yourself enough time to kind of troubleshoot it with the convoy guys, and don't wait till 5 minutes before 10 to come in and say, hey, I can't get my load, or I don't have this, or I don't have that. As long as you don't do that, I mean, somebody, whether it's me or someone else here, will try to help get you squared away. Because typically it's just like a roundabout of a way of events that has to happen, and then once you kind of get all those things finally line up, then you're good. But if it's, first, second time doing it, it can get a little hairy.
Yeah, because I try to stress out to the guys to set your profile up around by 5 o'clock. So the only thing you'll have to worry about is any type of like hard problem.
Right.
It's really just truckers MP logging in and out. But you stationed already. You're already there.
That's right.
So I try to recommend people to set up by 5 o'clock.
Things running pretty smooth without traffic control, ain't it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're, so I mean, it's steadily declining, but I mean, it's, it's still got what, about 700 plus players on here. So I mean, and that's still, for, ETS, that's still really good. I mean, it's what, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning for most of them. It's just a much bigger map, so you don't get to see the same, you don't see 800 trucks. You won't see them all in one night because they're just all over the place. But during the day, man, even when you got 3,000 or 4,000 people in this server, it's still smooth. Unless you're like in an area with like 40 trucks, then it gets, it's spicy.
Brussels.
Yeah.
Unless you're in Cali, you're good.
Yeah, there's still 34 trucks in Calais. Bologna's got 18 in it. We're going to be passing Bologna.
I love me some bologna.
You mean bologna?
Bologna.
I'll be here all week.
Yeah.
I'd
Ding
ask
ding.
what Loretta Lynn said, but I don't want you to him to reply.
No. It is pronounced Bologna.
Bologna.
I thought it was bologna. Come on. And some crackers.
Yeah, I'll have to watch my Truckers FM music tomorrow. I'm gonna have to come up with a secondary option for our stream music. That last video we had got completely blocked from Sony Music.
Yeah, figures. We could always get Convoy just to sing.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Drivers on that.
I think I know the worst option would be to use YouTube audio library.
Oh, yeah. Well, the thing is, like, you can't change channels and you can't do something. Now, I gotta check. I know, of course, like all things, Twitch, allows you to play music. Non-copyrighted, I can still do the same thing. Problem is there aren't any non-copyrighted music stuff that's actually streaming that I can tune in to the radio station and actually kind of cycle through a few of those. I don't know, it's a big old fat meme every time I try to get in and do it, so.
What happened? Sony done what now?
Sony owns the song. It was like 15 seconds. I would listen to it and then I cycle through, and it's about 16 seconds. You can give up to 10 is what they give you, 10 seconds, and it was copyrighted. So they pulled it and then blocked the video worldwide because it had one of their songs in it, and they didn't want one of their songs in a video that someone wasn't paying for. That's basically what it comes down to.
Wow. But this is my question. That's a part of the game itself. So it should be no copyright because you're streaming the game.
Well, it should be, but unfortunately, YouTube has a great, a great tool picker outer that can separate the audio files that are being in there. So if it hears that song, even if it's got other audio or me talking, it doesn't care. It's able to match the sound waves of that song up.
Well, that, and even if you were playing a game like GTA 5 that has the music built into it, Rockstar has the license to the music. You don't.
That's right.
So they can still put out your video legally.
Yeah, I'll be sure to do that, Elu. He said tell Sony to stuff it. Yeah, I'll tell them that next time. I'm sure they'll let me.
But then that's like okay, that's like me in my car, right? I'm doing my YouTube video myself in my car, but the radio's playing.
Right.
They're gonna say that's copyright.
Yeah, if it's loud enough that it can actually analyze it, yeah. Yep, sure would.
Gotta have that money.
That's right.
I'm actually surprised that it was Sony that did it because, if anything, Google's probably more liable because if another streaming provider plays that and plays their commercials, they're getting paid for the commercials they're playing that song. So if YouTube has it on their broadcast and then they have advertisement, they're going to make money. So if anything, Google's in trouble for playing someone else's stream.
True.
That's why they allow them to claim the videos, claim the revenue off the videos to keep them from getting in trouble.
Yeah. The new CB. Oh, you mean the new green box? Yeah, Jesse. It's so that's part of the Truckee bot, and it's an overlay that comes, so I can overlay all kinds of stuff. But it's basically you can see all these lines start to come up, so I can have all of these different things that are basically overlays that give me trip information. Traffic information. So what you see on that top left is the busiest places on the ETS2 multiplayer map, from the biggest to the least, or at least the ones that have, like, you know, 1 or 2 players in them. So every time I drive into a city, I get a traffic alert that tells me how many people are in the city, what the traffic level is, and then as we drive down the road, if someone else with the Truckee bot were to hit up and say, hey, they hit like Alt, I think it's Alt V, which basically means this is a vehicle on the side of the road. So when I get close to that, it'll pull up an alert and say, hey, user reported vehicle stopped on the side of the road. So if you've ever seen the Waze app, it works and operates very similar to the Waze app. So definitely cool. Just a nice addition to have for the Truckers MP. A lot better on the ETS side than it is in ATS, because every time you drive into a city in ATS, it says there's nobody there. So if you want to actually use it, go use it on ETS.
The Waze app is awesome.
It's pretty much like that. It's, the same idea anyway. So you can report traffic, moderate, light, medium. So if you're going through an area like an overpass, or you're coming around and you've got to actually getting off one of the freeways or the turnpikes over, at any point in time you can hit some of those moderate or heavy traffic, and then it'll send for the next how many ever minutes, it'll send people behind you to let them know that there's moderate or heavy traffic ahead, so that way they don't just come careening into everybody because they just didn't give themselves enough room to stop for the traffic. So it's pretty cool, man. Yeah, it's really good. And there's something that Twitch uses. I want to do a little more research with it. It's called Pretzel Rock. It's basically a collection of non-copyrighted music that you guys using the stream bot can actually request the bot play it. So if you guys want to listen to rock, you can throw in a command, and then it will basically kind of file it up just like a jukebox. Basically, what it is.
Like a playlist.
Yeah, pretty much. And it'll file it in, and it'll tell the next song and stuff. But it's all the non-copyrighted stuff, so it's not going to be anything like that. It'll just be styles of music and artists that just do this non-copyright thing. And I don't know how they make any money if it's just for don't know if it's just for exposure or not exactly sure why they do it, but at any rate, YouTube channels out there, and there's a lot of EDM, but I found one that's got a lot of different stuff. It's got pop, it's got a little bit of a country-esque feel, but it's more geared towards the rock side. It's not really country like what we associate country with, but I may do some research into that and might be able to give us a little bit of music on some of these convoys in the background. But it's really integrates well with Twitch. Fortunately, YouTube's a little more hardcore on some of that stuff, but good thing about it is approved for YouTube. So I'm like, okay, all right, hopefully it does okay.
Well, this one thing too, I think you should get revenue for people like when you're not streaming and they play an ad during your stream.
Yeah, and well, you do. It does get monetized, and that's part of the problem. Like if you play copyright, see, here's the thing, and this may be for guys in chat. This has actually been kind of cool. We've actually talked about something other than random wrecks on ETS or ATS. Done pretty good tonight. Anyway, side story. So Sony just froze that video. Any of the other ones that said, "Hey, you've got a copyrighted song," they would have come in and just basically put a hold that says you can't monetize the video, but we'll still allow your video to be played. No biggie. It's not a big deal. Because that's what I was hoping for, because I actually turned it to no monetization anyway. So I wasn't going to plan on making any kind of money off the stream anyway. So if you want to monetize, you can, but you have to have no copyright music that's filed for that. And if you don't, then they'll just lock your video down to where you can't monetize it and make money off the ads, which is what they would make. So they'll let you play the song, and then they'll make the money off the ads that get played during your video, if that makes sense. That's kind of how it works.
I believe to me it's just robbing the YouTube.
Well,
I think it should be copyright too, because you took your time and effort to make the video. So why should somebody else play their advertisement on your video and make revenue off of your video?
Well, so it's probably a little bit more towards a generic line. So don't think of it necessarily in the gaming world. CS Box just pulled down and said, I'm entering Roma, Italy here. The traffic is fluid with 2 players online. So that's what the trucky bot lets you know. It's pretty cool. But so you got to think about it like if somebody's doing a lyric video to something. So in my case, if they were allowing me to do that, then I put a lyric video to the newest, latest pop song from Sony. And then someone else could come in and they could like the video or put it in their own playlist and just listen to that song without ever having to quote-unquote buy it. So that's where people get in trouble. They're not monetizing the video, but Sony and the artists aren't making any money off the music because someone's going and done a lyric video to it, and then all they're doing is basically just put it up on their YouTube channel for everyone to come listen to for free. So it necessarily don't have anything to do with gaming. It's more or less probably done for that reason, for people just taking the song and just uploading it for everyone to listen to for free. You don't have to pay for Apple Music, you don't have to pay for YouTube Music, you don't have to do any of that stuff. So, and at least if you're doing it through Vivo, then YouTube and the artists are getting stuff back from that anyway. So it's totally different deal.
I think a little bit of it's freedom of speech too, where like someone can load something and not make any money on it, but if you were to say, load it up and say, hey, I want some money from an advertisement that comes up in between it, that's where you get in trouble. They can stop that, but they can't actually stop someone from freeloading something up.
Correct. And in the case of Sony, they just decided they're just going to block the music altogether, no matter what the video is. So if it matches, it's an automatic.
I bet if you would have opened that video up for monetization, they would have just claimed it and left the video.
No, I tried to even mute it, and then YouTube told me that they couldn't mute that section. I was like, what? Yeah, you can. No. I mean, like, Sony's the hardest one to deal with, any of them. Most of them, they're pretty good about it. They'll just let the ads play, and then they'll claim the monetization from it, but Sony won't. And there's no way for me to tell what artists are with Sony and what's not. I can't keep up with that during the stream, you know what I mean? It's like impossible.
Yeah. Well, luckily they just rolled out some new stuff, YouTube did, where you can't get your video claimed or demonetized or blocked if you have like a 5-second clip, or if like a generic copyrighted noise plays in a game, they can't claim that either, which was a problem before. They just rolled out new stuff for that.
Yeah, we'll see how they. Supposedly going to be easier to silence and mute some of that stuff even afterwards to be able to claim the monetization from it. We'll see what they do. People are going through manually claiming stuff, and that's they're starting to have a problem with people manually doing it. So hopefully they can fix it without screwing everybody up. I'm sure it's going to be a little testy here at first. Jesse, we are headed down to oh man, I can't even.
Caligari.
Yeah, Caligari is where we're going. So it's at the new island south of the Italian boot. Here, I'll hop over. Go ahead, man. No problem there, Aussie Dave, man. If you're still watching, thank you, man. I would like for a little bit of daylight. Next time we'll have to do Scandinavian. We go up there, we don't have to worry about the dark.
Right.
Yeah, because it doesn't get dark. Maybe like for 2 hours at night, and that's about it. Further north you go, the better off you are.
We need to go to Finland next time and have my summer truck.
And we go to Finland.
We'll start up there and get back south.
Yep.
What I like about the Beyond the Baltic Sea is that it's less like, from what I've driven, it's less like 4-lane highway and more 2-lane highway without a meter.
Yep. Hey, what's going on, Clutch? How are you, man? I am doing good, man. Just doing a little ETS convoy. We are on our way down to Italy. We're actually already in Italy, but yeah, we just went through a quarter edge of Rome there, so we're going to head on down to the new island, Caligari. I got it that time. That's what we're doing, man. What you up to?
Wander, I'm gonna have to get you to help me get my skins for over here and for my Scania head.
I haven't got one done for mine yet either over here. I've been busy.
Right. Did you see my new wrecker, FTT?
Yeah, I did, man.
It's pretty good.
Alright, I'm see you guys here. Yeah, I see y'all coming in.
Has anybody run the new wrecker for the Mac?
Which one? The Anthem?
Yeah, is it pretty good?
No, I haven't ran it.
I ran
Is it worth getting?
so far.
It's free, so I would assume, just grab it. Try it out and see what it does.
Right now, all the bugs they got is trailers.
I'll be glad when they update that Peterbilt was the 567, the low.
579.
Yeah, 579 from I think it's the same one done that T600.
Yeah, it was Scenic. Yeah.
That's pretty good work.
Yeah, that was one of those streams, man, that actually went a lot better than I thought it would. I thought that was going to be a terrible stream. I was like, oh my god, man, these guys are going to hate this. They got everybody. It's like, oh, it's awesome.
Sometimes you get a cool truck, it doesn't matter what it is.
That's right.
It's worth running.
That's like some of those old school ones, man. Like the FLB, I've got the K100. It's got the lower and extended chassis on it and stuff. And I was like, man, this stuff's just cool, I like it. I like a show truck every now and again.
That's the way you gotta do it. Yeah.
Show truck and accessories makes it fun.
Yeah. What's up, Chauncey? The truck is fine. The rig's fine. I know it says we're redlining, but we're not. We still got another 500 RPM for redlining this truck. It's just RPM's a little little off there. But yeah, man, everything's good, man. Hope you're doing well. My favorite truck, yeah, I don't really have one, man. I'll switch them up. Yeah, ETS, I do like the Scanias, but I mean, mainly because they've got some new versions, but I actually like this man truck. I like the way it sounds. Rides pretty good, pulls good. It's got one of the stronger engines in the game. I like the Mercedes, but it's old and original too, so it's probably got the least amount of stuff you can do to it. ATS, man, take your pick, dude. I'll drive anything, and I'll enjoy it. I'll drive anything from show trucks all the way down to just your regular fleet vehicles. Pull a little ATS roleplay in there. A little circle of FTG trucks there going on. Yeah, checks in the mail. Thank you there, Mike Brown. Appreciate that, buddy.
Downtown Brown.
There you go, Downtown Brown. That's gonna be his new nickname. Downtown Brown. I like that. My least favorite truck, huh? Yeah, I could go a million. I would say that the new International, that big old long, ugly looking thing. It's probably about my least favorite truck. Rest of them, I'd go with about anything.
You talk about the Lone Star?
Yes.
Lone Star, ugly.
I can't stand that truck.
20, is your brakes catching?
Put they on fire?
No, you just lagged like 3 truck spaces. You was beside me doing the hoppity clank, and then you took off and jumped 3 trucks. It's that high speed internet you got going on.
No, it was giving me problems earlier. It's about to beat it up.
You got a right turn coming up?
Yeah, another road switching, head for Napoli.
There you go.
You can go ahead of me 20 if you want.
I can't follow you to here. Let me back way up 20. Go on.
Thanks, Pops.
Yeah, when SES puts that one out, you'll see all the Lone Stars all over TMP. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not gonna like it. Honestly, if they do something nice with it and do some really nice sounds with it, I might even drive it if it's got good sounds.
He said I might keep it.
I like the Volvo. I'll drive the Volvo, but it sounds terrible. Like, what is this?
You gotta put a sound pack on that value on that Volvo. I figured.
Yeah, I went like on Trigger's MP. Ooh, it's terrible.
Yes, it is.
You're okay with my Volvo, right?
The what?
Said you're okay with my Volvo, right?
What's that?
There's confusion happening here.
Yeah, I'm just not a big fan of Volvo. I don't care if anybody drives them. I just hate the sound of them. Truck's a truck, period. Yeah, for the most part. Gets you from point A to point B.
Pay attention, lots of fun.
Yeah.
We exiting right up here.
Yeah, we're gonna go around on the second exit and hang a right.
Look at that mountain off in the distance. Oh, lights on. Oh my God, boy!
Yeah, same thing happened here.
Oh my God.
I was just busy looking at the mountains in the distance.
Mountains, looky there at the mountains. Wow.
Yeah, I'm looking at the mountains tip up. I'm like, I want to go.
I hear it pit blown too.
Yeah, we had a bit of a brake check happening there.
You know, people are complaining that I'm lagging, yet they're the ones wrecking.
Yeah.
I'm tired. Leave me alone.
I blow the hydraulic motor today. I've been smelling too much hydraulic fluid.
Alright, you ready for it?
Yeah, I was trying to get the job done, so I cut 4 miles slinging hydraulic fluid, so I had to get it fixed this evening.
man.
He said, get it done.
Oh, I hope nobody from
Somebody got an air problem.
The motor got hot. I kindly messed up some of the
ferry,
bearings.
everybody.
Here
Nobody
we go.
behind me saw me hit that sign.
Hey, 20, we're stopping up here not too far. Do they have some sound mods for MP?
Nah.
Man.
There you go get the best you gonna get is maybe a truck and a trailer. Or the best you gonna get in a winter mod.
I like to see the winter mod in MP. That'd be nice.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna open it back up until around
Christmas?
November. Yeah, around
It's like
Christmas.
Thanksgiving or Christmas, a couple weeks before Christmas, they pop that in.
Yeah.
But as far as sound mods go, there is some function with like STK, kind of like how we use truck books. There is some functions out there that existed at least at one point in time that adjusted sound mods. It wasn't perfect. We could use it in multiplayer because it is literally local to you.
Oh boy, you got a bad sound with your wheels. It sound like it's just leaking out. Constantly.
Yeah, that's my third axle.
I think it's busted.
When you hit me.
I think it's busted.
Yeah, you blowed my airbag whenever you hit me a minute ago.
I didn't hear you.
Mountains. Speaking
Alright,
of airbags, I blowed one on the way in.
All coming in, guys.
Cagliari. Boop, 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 boop.
We all rolling in here so nicely.
Quack, quack, quack.
Sometimes I just feel this back GPS is never mind. I'll just find a new route. Like, this just hurts the feeling sometimes.
I'm trying, GPS. Why you got to be so mean?
So a bunch of you guys that aren't supposed to be on this island, your GPS is currently going crazy.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Go ahead, Redneck.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, mine's been telling me to make a U-turn for a long.
You should be right here. This should be Cagliari right here. So you'll be in this section if you're dropping off. I'm actually going to... I've got to go back up to Pescara, so I'm going to go ahead and pull up, grab the garage. So you guys go ahead and deliver off.
Yeah, we're 26 kilometers out.
There you go. Yeah, you'll be right up there. Probably on the north end of town.
Convoy, taking up the whole road there, bud.
Yeah, man, I thought you was hanging around like everybody else. I'm just concentrating on this circle. I gotta go back to Rome.
Yes, I would like to buy.
Well, it's been fun, guys. I'm going to Rome all alone.
You mean you're going back to Rome all alone?
Yes, sir.
We'll just
Lord,
hang.
there's
Well, if you
20.
go to, I gotta go to Pescara, so you can just hang on a minute. I'll ride up there with you.
I got it.
Man,
I'm gonna ride right along with y'all.
20, you was turning that curve. Your front truck wheels wasn't doing nothing, but your back ones was spinning like they was burning rubber.
Yeah, I know. Good.
Oh, you got it rolling.
I want to go ahead and upgrade your garage. Go ahead and we'll fill up if anybody's got anything left. I got to go to Pescara, but anyway, I think we'll go ahead right about an hour and 45. So that actually timed out well. They're pretty good doing that on the 90 kilometers. Not too much problems anyway. So special shout outs there to Mr. Unit 20, Mr. White Bear, Wonder, the Great Brandino, Mr. Psycho, Poor Boy Piblo, Nerdbites, KNK, Hunter Redneck, Superfly. Good to have you guys with us. I think we had a couple others that that dropped off there, Double D's and Aussie Gamers. So thank you guys for coming and hanging out with us for a while. Hopefully maybe next week we'll get things hopefully back in better. We had some other guys too that wasn't able to join us off the start of it, so hopefully maybe next week we can kind of get some of that to work a little bit better. But tomorrow night is ATS. If you guys are here looking for ATS Convoy, we'll be up 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll have everything here in the Discord, so if you guys want to check that out, please do so. And we'll be riding. Well, I was gonna say something that might not. Yeah, never mind. I'm just gonna keep that to myself. But anyway, we are going to be riding tomorrow. We'll have everything up in the Discord sometime right shortly after lunch. That way you can get it prepared, get all your loads done. If you're company guys, you can request dispatch there in the Discord. So anyway, absolutely thank you there, Z71. Thanks for hanging out with us there. Def, good to see you as well. So thank you there, Mr. Def, for the $20 donation there through Streamlabs. Appreciate it very much, my friend. Also, Mr. Mike Brown, thank you there for your $5 super chat as well. And also, man, we had a slew of people. We had Gray McShane, Randall, saw those guys, B9 Bot. Jody was in here earlier as well. GTA Expert. We had Dark Sun. 3 p.m. All these guys had re-upped their membership this month, so we had a slew of guys that just evidently your $5 was due today. So anyway, thank you guys for the support. I've got some. Let's just tell you guys here really quick. We've got some big news to share this week, and I'm telling you, it's like really big news, and it's really exciting. I can't believe it's actually going to happen, but it's really big and it's really good. So I'm going to hopefully have a video coming out here early this week that's going to kind of encapture all of this hopeful excitement once the shock and stuff wears out. And other than that, I will be, we'll have some stuff to celebrate this week. So anyway, good stuff happening, good stuff with the channel. Some new games will be coming in, some new racing stuff, all driving related. There you go, right there. Alert came in, vehicle roadside, 96 meters reported by 100 redneck. There you go. That's how alerts work with Truckee apps. Awesome. So, absolutely, Randall, thank you guys. Appreciate it. A-Rod, good to see you, man. Mr. Ski Meister, you as well. Elu, thank you guys. Appreciate it. CJ as well, thanks for hanging out, man, the entire streams. Appreciate that. And Mike Brown, absolutely, man. Downtown Mike Brown. So, everybody here at Discord, tell them bye. Tell them we'll see them tomorrow night.
TTFN.
Poor boy out.
Yeah, there we go. All right. See you guys. Peace out.